tuning to Glorious Twins Radio Ibadan. We've got everything from the hottest music to the most engaging conversations, exclusive interviews. We are not just a radio station. We are a community that brings people together through the power of sound. So what are you waiting for? Tune in to Glorious Twins Radio Ibadan.
Come on, turn the radio on.
Up with it, girl. Rock with it, girl.
Ladies and gentlemen, do you want to experience a radio station like no other? Then tune in to Glorious Twins Radio Ibadan. We've got everything from the hottest music to the most engaging conversations, exclusive interviews. We are not just a radio station. We are a community that brings people together through the power of sound. So what are you waiting for? Tune in to Glorious Twins Radio Ibadan.
Come on, turn the radio on.
Getting engaged is like getting is the first hill of the roller coaster. The nylon metal. Boy, this thing's really goes high. And then you go over the top. The wedding is at the top. You go over the top is the wedding, and then you just scream it.
Well, even if you make plans, you never think you're really ready for marriage.
No, it's like any growth. You can't be ready for it because it's growth. It's going to be new. It's going to be new. You're going to have a new life. You're going to be a new person.
Couldn't make you wait forever, for forever. This is forever. If there's a question of my heart, you got it. It don't belong to anyone but you. Hey, if there's a question of my life, you got it. Baby, don't worry, I got my how dare I say ignore it? Preparing for that day, I leave you here, but what you for them. It's hard, you know, temptation and all. Bitches out there trying to see if my relationship's strong. Get a place in the chart, so run away from your heart. Yeah, this music my all, nothing is sacred no more. Wrong. But I'm promising you better though. Your friends saying let them go. And we ain't getting any younger. I can give them now, but I can promise you forever. No. Right. You got it. It don't belong to anyone.
Definitely, if you have a question in your heart, and the question you have in your heart,
you have a new love. I'll admit it.
I assure you, you are in the right place. Welcome to Relationship Corner on Glorious Twins Radio. I am still Blessing. Blessed Genevieve is my name. You can call me Daddy P.
Club with a couple of move ons. Dark nigga trouble. Heart, falling in love.
Just last week, just like yesterday, we actually left the studio.
We lost our baby. I got shady shit.
We promised to meet and had another discussion today again.
Before you married.
Glory be to God for the grace He has given to us.
Good times how that ended, but it surely put a dent on how I
to be on the show again this evening. It's still Relationship Corner. Don't forget that it's a 2-segment program on Glorious Life on Facebook. I come again. Glorious Life on Facebook. You can join us. You can join the program on Glorious Life on Facebook, and you can share your thoughts, share your view on that platform for us to have a sweet and wonderful conversation on this program this evening. Don't forget, last week we actually are discussing what makes relationship works. So if you are into any relationship, what actually makes it work? We discussed 5 points last week that actually prompt or helped your relationship to work. And what are the 5 points? Let me quickly do a kind of recap on the 5 points that actually makes your relationship work. You know, we said mutual trust is number one thing that makes your relationship work.
be the light to guide you.
And the fourth one we talk about is support. You cannot be the only guy spending every time. You cannot be only the lady spending every time. Doing the moral support, the emotional support, the financial support, the educational support, the advisory support, and every other support you can actually think of. And the other partner is just complacent, just relax, not doing anything to help the relationship. I will tell you, if you are in such a relationship, I will ask you to find a better way. Relationship is built on support.
If you're tossing and you're turning and you just can't fall asleep, I'll sing a song beside you. And if you ever forget how much you really mean to me, every day I will
count on. Ask yourself this question and be sincere. If you don't have anyone you can count on and you are still in that relationship, you know it took twice. So let's go back to our discussion for this evening. It's a wonderful time. Don't forget the program is still Relationship Corner on Glorious Twin Radio. Glorious Twin Radio. You can join the conversation on Facebook via Glorious Life. On Facebook, just type Glorious Life. You will join the conversation, or you can actually ask your question, drop your comments, and make your contribution via my WhatsApp page that I actually called out to you last week. Actually, some people drop their questions on my WhatsApp, but we also love it, though they said they proved to be they wanted to be anonymous question, and we are going to discuss it on our program this evening. You can be part of the program. You can actually call into the program to hear your view. This alone, actually, I have some wonderful people and ever supportive people in the studio doing this with me this evening, and I have the best in the studio, which is my producer. For the next 1 hour is going to be on the mic. It's going to be on the button, giving us.
I'll step around to find you. If you ever find yourself lost in the dark and you can't see, I'll be the light to guide you.
I have the best in the studio.
Find out what we're made of.
Then I have Glorious himself in the studio.
To help our friends in need, you can count on.
These are ever supportive guys that can actually trust on and count on, that I can actually rely on, and ever supportive with me, staying with me every time. And on the MN, you are adding insult to injuries. Then you are adding more fuel into the fire. No matter how your girlfriend, your boyfriend actually reacted or talk, sometimes you don't talk back immediately. You calm down, you relax. The moment you calm down and you relax, the right answer that will not tarnish your image, the right answer that will not destroy the relationship, the right answer that will not affect the trust your partner had for you will flow in. So relationship management, or let me say, conflict management actually expect you to calm down before you discuss any conflict that might arise in your relationship. Likewise, well-being, set boundaries. Don't be in a relationship that close your eyes totally. It's good for you to be in a relationship that when you are in a relationship, you set boundaries. This is what I can take. This is what I will not take. Anybody that likes you and love you will take you for who you are. If he cannot take you for who you are, then there will be a problem, or there will be problems, or there will be challenges as you move on in the relationship. So if you fail to set boundaries in any relationship you are into, mentally, emotionally, and physically, you are sick. Yes, I must say it. Mentally, emotionally, physically, you are sick at that moment. The moment you fail to set boundaries. So before you go into any relationship, into that.
But underneath my breath, but you heard it, darling. You look perfect tonight. Well, I found a woman stronger than anyone I know. She shares my dreams. I hope that someday I'll share her home. I found the love to carry more than just my secrets, to carry love, to carry children of our own. We are still kids, but we're so in love, fighting against all odds. I know we'll be alright.
You're welcome from that musical break. As I know that every one of you looks so perfect tonight, discussing the tips that actually helps your relationship to work on Glorious Twins Radio, and the program is still Relationship Corner with Blessing Genevieve. My name, you can call me Daddy P, and we are still having a very good time discussing what actually makes your relationship works. And we are still at number 7 of what actually makes your relationship work. And don't forget that we've discussed setting boundaries, which is number 7, before we go for that musical break. And let's talk to number 8, which talks about maintain individuality, each other. And the moment you start blending with each other, then you will be able to work together perfectly. But the moment, maybe when you first met and you see that, okay, there's the one that is extrovert, the other one is an introvert, and you want the introvert partner to shift to be an extrovert, definitely you are going to have a problem in that relationship. You maintain your individualities. You just have to tell her how beautiful she is. Sometimes you just have to tell him how handsome he is. Sometimes you just have to appreciate his personality. Appreciate her personality. Just tell her she's the most wonderful, beautiful woman. You show affection by words. You tell him or her how special he is, even though sometimes you exaggerate. Of course, you need to exaggerate your partner, because that's how you get the best out of them. If you don't do this, if you don't exaggerate, if you don't tell them who they are, if you don't tell them the beautiful things about them, then you can't get the best out of them. Show affection. Yes, show affection. Give affection through physical touch. Physical touch is good. If you see your lady, it gives security and trust in every relationship. So the moment you are actually doing this, you are giving security and trust, and you are building that kind of connection in that relationship. So I will be taking the last one now before we go to the questions that I said I promised that I'm going to be treating on our relationship program for today. The last one says spend quality time together. Every relationship is time consuming. You can't have a relationship that doesn't consume time. Relationship consume time a lot. You spend time with your partner, except it's the partner that you don't love. You know, sometimes when you spend time with your partner, even though when you don't have that kind of best conversation, when you don't have that kind of deep conversation, even mere sitting, you can just go to beautiful places, engage him or her in discussion, spend time with her, and with that you will see that you will be able to build that quality relationship that you are aspiring for.
She looks perfect. I don't deserve this. You look perfect tonight.
points, and not limited to this. Actually, we have discussed the 10 points that makes your relationship work, and I will not be able to take the recap of those 10 points, but I will just have to go to our questions for the day. And the guy has been showing some ugly head lately, and she's trying to ask for advice that what she should do. The best thing is for her to know where she is in the heart of that guy. Everybody succumb to change. Everybody can change. The guy could get there, find another person that has been keeping his company, another person that has been giving him what the lady could not give him, and he might be forgetting about the lady here in Nigeria, and at the end of the day it end up being a heartbreak. So before the guy even break your heart, break your own heart. Let him know. Or if you still want to keep the relationship working, before he leave for wherever he traveled to, there will be a set of people that he can actually fear. I mean, a set of people he had respect for, people that you can actually where you are. And one thing or maybe into any diaspora relationship, please don't waste 2-3 years waiting for him to come without a vivid definition. If it's not well defined, you might end up wasting 3 years of your life. Can you just imagine? Count your age. Now fast forward to the next 3 years, and the guy is just coming up and telling you, sir, that sorry, I don't think that this relationship can work. It will look as if the ground should just open his mouth and swallow you. Your heart will almost jump out of your mouth hearing that kind of news. So it's better for you to know now. When you know now, that's when you grab actually into the experience. He will come here to share, will come here to share our experience with us, and we will pick points. We will have a kind of lessons to learn from our experience. So if you are actually remembering, or if you're actually having a kind of distance relationship, I will advise you to check it well. There are cool guys here, there are cool ladies here that can give you better of what that guy is giving. But not every distance relationship is bad. Don't quote me wrong. Not all distance relationship is bad. There are some that are fantastic. There are some that are sweet. There are some that are, that you will even get jealous to have. Yes, there are some distance relationship that you even get jealous to have. Of course, there are some that are sweet. There are some that are glamorous. There are some that are they are top notch. But if you have that one that is toxic, please check it well, check it better before it gets out of hand.